Welcome back, students, in the lecture of histology. I am Priya Ambekar. I am assistant professor in zoology in KAA NMS Arts, Commerce and Science College, Satana, District Nashik, Maharashtra. So today we are going to discuss about the histology of the endocrine glands. So as all of you know, what are the endocrine glands? Endocrine glands are specialized glands which are located in our body and which secretes the chemical messengers, and these chemical messengers are nothing but the hormones, and these hormones will be poured into the blood flow, and via blood flow these hormones will reach to their target cells or target organs. For example, pituitary gland, which is present in the brain region, it will control the activity of the gonads, that is ovary and testis. So the hormones which are secreted by the this pituitary gland, they will be poured into the blood, and via blood they will reach to the testis and ovary and so on. So many hormones are secreted by the pituitary gland and they will reach to their target organ by the blood only. So such glands which make the secretions of hormone and they pour it into the blood flow, and through the blood flow that hormones reaches to their target organ, these are called as endocrine glands. And while exocrine glands are the duct having the duct gland, they are duct possessing glands. So endocrine glands are called as ductless gland because they don't have any duct, and that's why these glands pour their secretion into the blood. While the exocrine glands having the duct, for example tear gland, which are located in your eyes, they will pour their secretion directly outside. Or salivary gland secretes the salivary enzyme, salivary amylase, which will be poured directly into the mouth cavity. Pancreas, it is a mixed gland. It is containing the endocrine as well as exocrine part also. So part of the pancreas secretes the pancreatic juice, which is directly poured into the duodenum. So like exocrine glands are having the duct or pipe like structures to pour their secretion into the target organ. So their target organ are very near to the gland, but in case of endocrine gland, the target organs are far away. That's why they take the help of the blood. Okay, so let's move towards the histology of the thyroid gland. As you can see in this diagram, the thyroid gland, it is the butterfly shaped gland which is present in the neck region over the trachea, and this butterfly shaped gland is covered with the capsule, and this capsule um, divides the gland into the small septums, and each of the septum contains the rounded follicles, and these follicles are they are, you can see here, these follicles are surrounded by the cuboidal cells, which are follicular cells. Because they are of the cube shape, they are called as cuboidal cells. So follicular cells secretes the T3 and T4 hormone, which gets stored in the central cavity, which is colloidal in nature. So you can see that there are rounded structures, and at the center of that there is a colloid, and this colloid is nothing but the T3 and T4 hormone. Then what are the functions of these T3 and T4 hormones? So you can see here in this next slide. So the T3 and T4 hormone maintains the entire body metabolism. What is metabolism? It is the combination of anabolic processes and catabolic processes in your cells. So anabolic processes are the processes where something is synthesized, some bigger compound is synthesized. For example, thousands of glucose molecules come together to form the glycogen in case of liver cell. So that is called as anabolic process, where something is getting synthesized. While when the glucose molecule is get broken down into two pyruvic acid molecules, as in case of glycolysis, so it is called as catabolic processes. So all the combination of metabolism and anabolism, it is called as anabolism and catabolism, it is called as metabolism. So basal metabolic rate of the body is maintained by the T3 and T4 hormone. So for example, you can see brain development or body weight or body temperature, bone health, liver health, menstrual cycle, and liver, this pancreatic functions, breathing rate, heart rate, everything is under the control of T3 and T4 hormone. So as all of you know, what is T3 and T4 stand for? If there are three iodine molecules present over the tyrosine molecules, which are the raw material for the thyroxine hormone, then it is triiodo-threonine. While when there are four iodine molecules, it is called as tetraiodo-threonine. So iodine is very important in your diet. You can get it from the iodized salt. You can get it from the fish. You can get it from the seafood, and so on. So iodine is one of the part of the thyroxine hormone. So in detail we can see in this slide. This slide gives the details of whatever we have discussed now. That thyroid gland, it is a butterfly shaped gland in the neck region. It is surrounded by the capsule. Capsule divides the gland into the many lobules, and the lobules contains the follicles. These follicles are having the follicular cells, or these are the cuboidal cells. At the center of the follicle there is a colloid. This colloid contains the thyroglobulin hormone, and T3 and T4 hormone, they maintains the entire metabolism of the body. The next is, if you see carefully in this diagram, there are another dotted pink color cells which are called as parafollicular cells. फॉलिक्यूल्स के आजू बाजू में जो छोटे छोटे सेल्स हैं इनको पैराफॉलिकुलर सेल्स बोलते हैं. और these parafollicular cells, they secretes the calcitonin hormone. So as the name suggests, calcitonin यानी कैल्शियम का concentration. Whenever you eat the calcium rich food such as milk or eggs or seafood, then suddenly in your blood the calcium level rises. And to maintain that calcium level at the constant level, these parafollicular cells, they secretes the calcitonin, and this calcitonin will convert or will push this calcium from the blood towards the bones, and the new bones will be formed. Your bones will be strengthened. Whenever the higher or excess amount of calcium is there, it will be used for molding or for making the newer bones. So that is the function of the parafollicular cells or C cells. So you can see in this slide. So parafollicular cells or C cells are the cells which are present in between the follicles, and C cells, they secretes the calcitonin, and calcitonin lowers the blood calcium level and initiates the bone reabsorption. So this is all for the histology of the thyroid gland, and thank you very much. Keep watching, enjoy the histology lectures.